Uganda's industrial drive, though still in its early stages, contributes about 27% of the national revenue. But gaps in the national policy on how industrial parks are run and established persist. Harmonizing regulations across agencies is now seen as a way forward.
Until now, there's been a little bit of a lack of clarity in terms of who the custodians are for your all-encompassing policy when it came to industrialization. And it's a complicated framework, primarily because industries have codependencies. You need to deal with almost all strands of government who are vested in not just putting the infrastructure, but educating the people you're going to employ.
First of all, the development of industrial parks is a cross-cutting issue. It cuts across a series of ministries, not only the Ministry of Trade, but also the Ministry of Lands, for provision of the land, the Ministry of Local Government, where the industrial parks are in the districts, Ministry of Energy on issues to do with the provision of sustainable energy in those industrial parks, Ministry of Water for bulk water in those industrial parks. So with a project like that, which has a multiplicity of stakeholders, you will find that at times there is, would I say, disconnection in implementation at times. However, the move of the tenfold growth strategy is to focus on how do we work as one government.
Policy alone is not enough. Setting up industrial parks requires finance, infrastructure, skilled human resources, among other inputs. That missing link has stalled Uganda's industrial hubs across the country.
I think what needs to be structured, in another conversation is perhaps more public private sector entities. You need the funders in the room, you need the insurance practitioners in the room, you certainly need private power developers in the room, such that there is, as much as there's an alignment from the government side, also the private sector knows how they can deploy their money to get appropriate returns, for which there's one financial, but also within the economic dividend that the country will accrue.
The elephant in the room remains occupancy. Addressing this requires a different conversation altogether. Betty Ndagire for NTV.